Hey, what's going on? This is Grant Radakovich with Indiebnb. Today's episode is sponsored by David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty. David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty. Best group you can get your hands on with as far as real estate goes. He knows inside the perimeter, he knows outside the perimeter, he knows condos, he knows he's lived everywhere, he knows everywhere. He knows Brookhaven. Hell, he even knows up in near Chattanooga, just inside the border. Tell you what, David Shapiro really going to take care of anything you need in the state of Georgia as far as realty goes. Check him out online. Remax Around Atlanta, David Shapiro. Take a Google search to that piece. You'll be in business, man. David Shapiro Realty. Tash, who is on tonight?
Tonight's episode, we've got Dude Dynamik, an upcoming rapper out of Atlanta, Georgia, good friend of Grant and I's. He's got a new EP coming out on October 1 called Find My Way. Check him out on Instagram. He's got a really cool series called Dynamic Fridays. Just an all-around awesome guy and some great music.
Couldn't agree more, baby. We got to roll that motherfucking tape. Check out his EP October 1st. Let's go. That's this Friday. We go. Welcome back into Indiebnb. Today we have our good friend, straight out of Cordele, Georgia, Dude Dynamik. Dude, how we doing today, man?
What's up, man? I'm doing well, man. Glad to be on the show. It's been a long time coming.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you, man. We've seen you getting your content going, getting everything started. So, I mean, I think the first question we got to ask is, how did this come to be? Where'd your love for the rap game start?
Oh man, I could go on and on about how I love music and how it saved my life, and you know, just there's a lot behind that. But just for the sake of time, I would say, just like growing up, man, it was like people like Lil Wayne, people like J. Cole, who like I felt like they challenged me with like their words, you know, and they made me think outside of the box. And it led to me just falling in love with that kind of music and just music in general, because I love all types of music, no matter what it is. If it's good music, I gravitate towards it. And I think that's just what it was, man. Just hearing songs that like inspired me to be like different, to be more, like to demand more for myself. Those type of songs, man, is what ultimately led to me falling in love with music and wanting to make my own.
Right. Awesome. I mean, like, what were I mean, is there songs that stick out to you? I mean, like, I think I have a theory that everyone's got, kind of a couple different songs that kind of can take back and can bring you back to a moment. But I mean, like, when you were like, all right, hey, damn, that's the one that inspired me to really just become, get into the rap game and try to, try my hand at this.
Um, a song. I feel like it's so many to choose from, but I would say anything off of J. Cole's Friday Night Lights, like when he was just hungry, just hungry to be like where he is now. You know what I mean? Like, and seeing that whole process, I feel like um me being someone who could, always like regurgitate any song, any of my favorite songs, whether it be freaking stunting by Lil Wayne and Drake, or freaking trying to think of like a song you wouldn't think I would know. Hotel California. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, just like those different types of songs, like it's just like, man, I want to make music. Like I want to be able to create those moments for other people. You know what I'm saying? While in the same breath, like inspiring them and showing them like, man, anything's possible. You can do whatever you want to do. Like you're the only person in your way. You know what I mean? Like nobody cares. Like nobody cares if you're a rapper. Like nobody's really like judging you for what you do. Like, and if they are, fuck them. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter at the end of the day. Just do you. And you know, I struggled with that initially. Getting into music. Just worried about what I think people were gonna think. Like, oh man, this man went to school for 5 years. This man has a master's degree in business. Why the hell is he rapping? You know what I mean? It's like, but I think that is what's gonna set me apart. You know what I mean? That's what makes me dynamic. How many rappers do we know with masters? And you know what I mean? Like that actually went to school. You know what I mean? Like for real, not just like some honorary graduate type deal, but like actually went to school and had debt. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So I can't think of that many. I can only think of like one. That's J. Cole. I know he went to St. John's, but outside of that, man, no.
Gotcha.
But yeah, to circle to close the question or close the answer to your question, like it was just that type of music, man. Just good music.
So what goes? I've seen the Dynamic Fridays. I look forward to them every Friday. But what you got the album coming out. What goes into your creative process, whether it be from the lyric side or from the getting the music side of it in? How do you come up with everything?
So I think most of like at the core of my content, like I strive to make like different types or styles of music, but at the core of what I do, I want to tell my story. You know what I mean? So a lot of times you'll hear me talking about situations from when I grew up. You'll hear me talking about, just how I feel like on a day-to-day basis. So that's usually where my content comes from. But as far as like putting it together, I think, well, at least with this EP that I'm dropping on the first, it's like it's really just like a deep dive into like my mind and just the shit I was going through at one point in time and how like no matter how tough like shit gets, like I'm going to keep going. Like it doesn't matter. Like I'm gonna find my way. And that's how I came up with the title, not only finding my way in life, because everybody, nobody has this shit figured out. And nobody ever will have it figured out. But just finding my way that way, and then also with the music, you know what I'm saying? So like with this first project, I just want to tell my story and let people know like I'm serious about this.
Mm-hmm. And do you I remember like when all of us were in high school, there was the big Jay-Z and Lil Wayne debate, and they had very different writing styles where like Jay-Z would have songs written in his head, and then Lil Wayne was sort of like more hands-on, like once he heard the beat, he kind of came up with it. Which way do you kind of gravitate?
I definitely need to hit a beat first. I feel like I'm better that way, but I do start a lot of rhymes off just in my head, just and then if somebody's playing me a beat, whether it be my cousin CK Legend or A1 Devin, like if that beat sounds like something I already wrote, then I'll just go to my notes and start writing or start flowing off of the beat and see how it works out.
So you kind of both almost what it sounds like.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. I like it. So, Si, like with the Dynamic Fridays, I mean, like we've had multiple different angles of you. We've had you in the pool. We've had you, last year, the first one, you straight into the camera, right into it. Last week, I was watching it and I was like, you know what? It looks like he's stalking prey because he's sitting there he's walking towards me, and as the camera is walking back with him, it looked like you were coming after me, just and so how do you come up with all right, this is the visual for this week. Hey, I'm in the pool. I'm here. Is it part of the rhymes? Is it part of the just the experience of music, or like what what is going into that? Like, because I think last week I was so fucking amped on that. Like, come on.
That's a great question, man. Honestly, like so initially it was supposed to be me in like 5 different cities. So I was gonna be in Atlanta here at home, and that was gonna be the pool scene. I went out to Arizona earlier this year to see Sebastian. I actually recorded out there, but I didn't like the take, and my phone died. We were just out partying the whole time I was out there, so it was kind of hard to get somebody to record me. And where else? I was gonna do one in Miami. I was gonna do one in my hometown, Cordele, and I was gonna do another one. I forget where. I think Vegas, because my girlfriend and I are supposed to be going to Vegas later on this year, but I think that got canceled. So that's how it was. That's how like the idea came about. I was like, I'm about to be a rapper, so I'm gonna like do like freestyles in different cities, like give myself like a little tour. You know what I mean, so to speak. But as far as like it didn't go the way I planned, and so I was just like, all right, this first one, I'm gonna just do it in the car and just start from there. And like I don't want to be like that rapper you see that every time you see me post something, oh, he's in the car rapping again. You know what I mean? So I wanted to be able to switch it up. And so like I knew for sure, like since my girlfriend and I we lost 40 pounds together. So she lost 20, I lost 20 from the beginning of the year. And so like I gotta show off my body. That's why I got in the pool. And then the very last one that I posted with the green shirt on like this one. This is my clothing brand actually, GPP Lifestyle. Y'all go follow us on Instagram at GPP Lifestyle, Facebook and Twitter as well. But like I just really wanted this like shot like this just of the shirt of the brand, and I felt like it added to the lyrics I was spitting on that Friday. And but yeah, just all in all, bro, I just want to be like dynamic. You know what I mean? I want to be like consistently progressing with the visuals I'm giving. So
I like it. I like it. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, we look forward to them every Friday. We post as we can as we get them so we can get our listeners to take a look and see how. Hey, we take your advice at the end and said, hey, don't tell me I'm dope. Tell the world. Hey,
exactly, bro.
Tash is what's his like the tagline? I go, dude, it's don't tell me I'm dope. Tell the world. I mean, like I can't not forget that. I mean, so when you came up with that? I mean, like. What were you just like, all right, man, like I need to get this is how I get the word out. You know, you don't need to tell me. I already know.
And that's really where it came about, because it was like I've done like I did one freestyle like in college. There was like this so far gone or so gone challenge people were doing on Twitter. And so I did that. I got a good I got good feedback from that. I did a freestyle last year over a little baby beat, and I got a really good response from that. And I was just like, people already think I'm dope, and I know like that the story I'm telling and how I'm telling it, it's fire. Like they're like, even if everybody doesn't fuck with it, they're gonna be people that do. So my pledge to them is to tell other people like I wouldn't be putting this shit out if I didn't think it was fire. Like I feel like I have a good taste in music, a good taste in rap at least. And like, man, tell other people. Like I know you fuck with it. Tell other people. Like that's how I'm, gonna take this to the next level.
Love it.
Yeah, the Dynamic Fridays is just such a. I've never seen anything like that. Like sort of lead up into the EP, and what can we expect from the EP that is similar to Dynamic Fridays? That's different from Dynamic Fridays. What's that gonna look like?
So I would say with the EP it's more or less like a story I'm trying to tell, as opposed to with the Dynamic Fridays, like I'm telling a story within my rhymes, but it's not all connected. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, just a story. And it's gonna be 5 tracks. It's not gonna be that long. I feel like it's an easy listen. And yeah, same bars. I mean, I'm definitely gonna be giving you bars, like, so they're similar in that way, that aspect. But yeah, I think it's just more cohesive throughout the project.
And did you work with A1 on the EP?
So my cousin, CK the Legend, gotta always shout him out because he's part of the reason why this transition into music has been so easy for me. He's a producer. He's been making music since he was like 12 or 13. He's a producer. He's a songwriter, engineer, all that stuff. So 4 of the tracks on that project, the first 4 songs actually are produced by him. Okay. And the last one is produced by my guy, Buddy the God. I actually met him through my cousin. They went to school together down at FAMU. And A1 actually engineered the entire project. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my man A1. Man. He really helped me out. Yeah, he was very, very good about just, giving me pointers whenever I asked, helping me out with like my sound, and I feel like he really made me sound like legit. You know what I mean? This isn't like, I feel like most rappers, they come out with their first project and it's like, you kind of hear stuff in the background, the beats aren't, that on point. But like with the help of my cousin CK the Legend and A1, man, I feel like this is a really good coming out party for Dude Dynamik, man, for sure.
Yeah. Did it help having that, obviously it'd be different if you're working with a complete stranger, but having your cousin and a good friend in A1, sort of having that comfort level where they weren't afraid to be like, hey man, this sounds bad, or you need to do something different. I'm sure that helped a lot.
Yeah, for sure, man. Just having their support and just really them believing in me, me taking this step, because I mean, it's not really a big deal because I'm not like on a huge level, but at the same time, like I'm presenting this to the world. Like I know you and Grant are gonna listen to it, but it's like people in different countries, like different, cities across the world will have the potential to hear this music. So it's like kind of scary when you think about it, but having them in my corner, it's like, man, I know they know good music, and for them to be like, bro, this is actually pretty good. It helps a lot. It helps a lot for sure.
And what do you have any plans? After the EP drops, do you have any plans for any kind of live concerts of some sort?
So that's a great question. So leading up to it, I have the Dynamic Fridays, obviously. So this Friday will be the last one until after the EP. The EP drops on October 1st, but on September 24th, I'll be releasing my single called Keys to the World. And I'll also be dropping a music video with that. Shout out to my man, Jave down in Macon. He shot me up really good, made me look really professional in my 2 music videos. And so I'm gonna drop my single. That'll be on all platforms on the 24th. And then I'll have the EP drop on the Friday after that. And then after that, I'm still trying to debate or decide whether or not I want to release my other music video on the day of the EP, or maybe wait a little time to post that. But it's like, I don't really have like a marketing team or anything like that. This is all me. So it's like you just realize, in these types of moments, you realize like, bro, you are in control of all this shit. Like there are no rules to this. Like, yeah, there's some type of benchmark when you look at, people like Lil Baby or Drake or Kanye or whatever. But on this level, it's like, man, you're doing all this shit for the most part, marketing by yourself. So I think, moving forward though, after the EP, I think I want to partner with different pages, like maybe like a Say Cheese TV, or, World Star, or even like Georgia followers, and see if I can do like, a little promo, or like pay them to do some promo or something like that. And just try to get exposure that way. But yeah, it's all up in the air right now. I have somewhat of an idea like with what I'm telling you now, but it's really all up in the air.
Yeah, I mean I guess it cuts both ways. It's bad because you kind of got that unknown, but you also don't have anything holding you in. You can if you just want to say, yeah, here's the EP, listen to it if you want.
Exactly.
You can do whatever you want there. You know, what's you know, do you have anybody else on the album with you, or is it just you rapping on the album or the EP? Excuse me.
Yeah. So on this first tape is just gonna be me. Like I said, 5 songs. I think 18 minutes, give or take. I think it's like really easy to listen to, front to back, top to bottom. But as far as like collaborations and stuff like that go, I want to. I feel like that'll help me as far as getting my name out more too. I'm just trying to partner with lower level rappers, or not necessarily lower level rappers, but up and coming artists that are further along in the process than I am. You know, seeing if they have like, you know, what their feature budgets are and things like that to help promote myself. So not on the EP, but for sure in the future to come.
Yeah, that would, that seems like that's what differs in rap music is finding those collaborations and working together. People, who would be your dream? And you only get to pick one, so don't be giving me a list here. Your dream collaboration.
Dream collaboration, man, that is tough. Dream collaboration. I feel like, because like just based on how like reality is, you know what I mean? Like whenever you want something really bad to happen, like and it happens, but it's not really how you want it to. So I my first thought would be J. Cole, right? But I would want to do something to where like I look back on it and I'd be like, it wasn't necessarily the first thing that came to my mind as far as doing music, but I loved working with them. It probably would be, I'm trying to think here. Just like some shit that people wouldn't anticipate, but it would be so great that you have to listen to it. Who would it be? Bro, it'd probably be Michael Jackson, bro. It'd probably be Michael Jackson.
Let's go.
Everybody loves Michael Jackson. Everybody loves him. Like you can't go wrong with a Michael Jackson feature.
Yeah, you're talking about J. Cole. What do they always say? Don't ever meet your heroes because they won't turn out to be like what you think they are, kind of deal. It's like,
and I don't doubt him being a great guy. I get what you're saying. I don't doubt him being a great guy, but yeah.
But he might not be as cool as you think. Like he might just be sort of, just sort of a weirdo. Who knows? It's like the debate that's been going around the $500,000 or eat dinner with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z even said, he's like, you're dumb if you didn't take the $500,000.
Like who? Like what exactly is Jay-Z going to tell you that would be worth more than $500,000 in your hand?
Nothing.
Here's $1 million.
That's the only thing that would be better.
Dude,
meeting him and actually getting $1 million.
Our podcast is gonna get canceled. We just called J. Cole a weirdo on our podcast. Like
that was fast. That wasn't me. I will go on record saying J. Cole is not. I believe he's not only a great guy. I think he's the GOAT as far as lyricism and rap. Him and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
But is he cool?
But is he cool?
Hey, we don't know.
We don't know.
Hopefully one day I'll be able to meet him and I'll be able to tell you guys. But
yeah, when you come back
I don't know right now. I can't
years,
say that right now.
5 years from now, we're gonna be like,
okay, but
what's J. Cole like? You'd be like, dude, what's J. Cole like? You'd be like,
he's weird, man.
Pretty cool. Or he's really weird. Oh man. Well, I think we're getting popping right here, right into. I think we need to get into a little bit of Pete Peterson's party pack of questions. 20 questions right in a row. Gonna be quick.
All right.
Here we go. Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels? Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels?
Pop-Tarts.
Chips or pretzels?
Chips. Easy.
All right, when you walk into a party, what are you more likely to do, the robot or the worm?
Robot.
He's a robot. Are you ordering queso or salsa?
Oh, that is fucking tough. Can I have both? I'm doing both. I'm running up my ticket, man. I'm doing both.
He's running his ticket up.
Okay.
I like it. Waffles or pancakes?
Neither.
Not a breakfast guy. All right.
I'm not a big fan of like bread. I feel like people are so obsessed with like the different ways that you can like make bread sweet, and it's just like it's not that alluring. Like it's just bread.
Sorry, you don't like cookies?
I'm not really a big cookie fan, man. You can ask anybody that knows me, man. I do have a thing for the golden Oreos. They might be my weakness, golden Oreos. But outside of that, I'm not going and looking for cookies, man. Not that guy.
Okay, fair enough. All right, this one's kind of on the topic, but Donda or Certified Lover Boy? I've listened to neither of them, so I have no opinion.
Man, I just finished Certified Lover Boy today. Haven't got to Donda, so I can't say.
All right, to be continued. All right, which of these old crazes do you like better, the Harlem Shake or the Black Beatles challenge? I can't remember what it was called. What's the Black Beatles challenge? The Mannequin Challenge.
I'll definitely go Mannequin Challenge. That girl is a real crowd, please.
Yeah, I like that one. All right, salad or soup? What are you getting over there at Olive Garden? The endless salad or the endless soup? He's getting the soup.
Soup.
All right. Yep. After you eat all that soup, would you rather go day drinking or party all night?
Damn. Either way, I'm getting fucked up. I'm gonna say day drinking. I'm gonna say day drinking for sure.
All right. It's a nice cocktail by the pool. Cake or pie? Dude Dynamik. Damn it.
I'm gonna go cake.
He's going
Not
cake.
Not a huge pie fan.
Okay. Yep. All right. Pants or shorts? What can we catch you in more often?
Shorts.
All right. Are aliens real, dude? Are they real?
You said aliens? Are aliens real?
Yeah.
Bro, I honestly don't know, but you can't say that they're not, because like this is just one galaxy, right? We live in one galaxy, or I think that's correct. I don't really know, not too in tune with like outer space and stuff like that, but we're just a tiny part of the world, man. Like a little piece, if that. We're not even a piece. We're probably like a speck.
Yeah, I like that.
In the grand scheme of things.
Is love at first sight real?
No, I think lust at first sight is real for sure, though.
God, for sure. That's not the first time we've heard that. What do you think about circus peanuts, Cy? Are you a fan?
Circus peanuts?
The big orange peanuts you find at the gas station.
The Grant always eats.
Oh, wait, like the boiled peanuts or?
No, the orange ones you find at the gas station. The candied ones.
Wait, what? The candy peanuts?
Yeah, they're like orange peanuts. You find them in a bag at the gas station. They're 2 for $1.
Not familiar with this candy. I'm a Skittles guy.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Tenders or wings?
Damn, that's a good one right there. I'm gonna have to go wings. I just had 10 wings before I hopped on the call with y'all.
Okay. What'd you have with them? Ranch or blue cheese?
Honey mustard.
So neither of those. Honey mustard? Okay.
Neither. I'm a honey mustard guy. I hate dressing. I hate ranch, blue cheese. It's not really the texture. It's just like the color. The color freaks me out.
All right. Sunrises or sunsets? What do you like looking at more?
Sunrises. I'm gonna go sunrise. Get my day started.
All right. All right. Movies or TV shows? Are you going to sit down and watch a movie? Or are you going to sit down and watch like a couple episodes of TV?
Movies or what, Grant?
TV shows? Oh man, you're movies or TV shows?
You said movies or TV shows?
Yeah, would you rather sit down and watch?
TV show for sure. TV show.
TV show. Do a quick 20.
Yeah.
All right. When you get your ice cream, you like it in a cone or a cup?
I like cones.
Cone. All right. All
Yep.
right. And finally, the final question is, educate us on a couple of artists, too, that we don't know that we ought to check out.
Couple artists that you don't know. For first, I would definitely say CK the Legend. He has a great discography on Apple Music, Spotify, Spinrilla. Some of his best work is on Spinrilla. Don't tell him I told you that. But some of his best work are his mixtapes now on Spinrilla. I think he's more so. Really, he's dynamic like I am. He can make party music. He can make groovy music. He can make conscious music. Like very, very talented individual. And on a lot of his later stuff, like I was telling you guys earlier, he produces all of his music, all of it. So all the samples and the 808s and stuff you hear, that's all him, man. So that's one. Who else? Who else? Have you guys ever heard of Flo Milli?
Flo Milli, no.
Yeah, Flo Milli, yeah. She's different. She's somebody I actually want to work with as well. She's I would say she's definitely further along than I am. Like she was just at the VMAs. Like I follow her on Instagram. She's definitely further along than I am, but still like on the up and coming scene as well. So yeah, check Flo Milli out, man.
All right, we're gonna check out CK the Legend and Flo Milli. Of course, Sabi, I mean, we want to make sure we plug the clothing brand. You said it earlier, but want to make sure everyone's got the correct Instagram, everything to go follow. What is that again for everybody?
Yeah, so our clothing brand is GPP Lifestyle, and that GPP stands for Grind, Pray, Progress. That's our mantra. That's what we feel like. You know, we're not in full disclosure. We're not trying to force religion on anybody. So that pray could be, you know, meditating or however you get in touch with your inner self. Grind, Pray, Progress. We're on Instagram at GPP Lifestyle. We're also on Twitter at GPP Lifestyle, and I don't think we have a Facebook, but definitely Twitter and Instagram at GPP Lifestyle. So give us a follow.
Yeah, definitely, and they can find shirts like the one you're wearing right there in the links.
Yes, sir.
in those places. Oh, awesome.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. GPPLifestyle.com. GPPLifestyle.com. Yep.
Beautiful. Make sure we got to plug the shirt, and of course, we got the album or the EP coming out October 1st, this Friday. Well, no, it'll be this Friday when this is coming out. It'll be the EP is coming out, so we'll be able to enjoy that coming out this Friday, October 1st. Dude Dynamik. It's a lifestyle. Life's a journey. No, is it the name of the EP?
Find My Way.
Find My Way. Dude Dynamik, October 1st. Check it out. It's gonna be what everybody's listening to. You're gonna want to come in and check it out over there. It's gonna be where everything music can find, everywhere you can find music. We'll definitely have it linked into our profile. So we'll make sure you guys know where to find it. it'll be great. But dude, we can't thank you enough for coming on with us. Really appreciate it, man. Excited about the future, and thanks for sharing everything with us, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys, man. I really appreciate y'all. This is my second interview, and I think it went really well. And yeah, thanks again, man. I really appreciate y'all.
All right, dude. Later.